11:38 in the morning, and I took a nap, woke up at 12, so I obviously have a bunch of energy. But you know, we about to do this franchise and do what it do. You know what I mean? Stay tuned. All right, here we go.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20.
Okay, Coach, we are at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 30 on second down, Prescott. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Now Barkley stripped of the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a look at the defensive starters here for the Steelers. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
I need to just go after this game and permanently adjust my depth chart, because I'm going to make one adjustment every game.
Now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Right back to him on 1st down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And credit the tackle to Taco Charlton with a stop. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton, wide open receiver, complete. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And play there. 87 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first down. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
My dog is a hawk. In real life, that's how I used to be, too. I might post my highlights on here for y'all.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And I'm going to go on huddle. Show my highlights.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there.
Because in real life, I'm going to let 5-3.
Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
That'd be dummy.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Prescott from the gun. And he's got Lockett. He's shoving his way inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Short throw to Disley. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Who's Smith? Oh, Hilton.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Newton. Buying time to his left. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on first. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On second down now, Barkley. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Prescott now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
My linebacker don't get defensive player of the year because defenders never get MVP in franchise for some reason. But if you don't get defensive player of the year at least, we're going to have some problems because my dog is dummy.
Prescott now. His throw incomplete.
That's how I feel.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
This is taken around the 12. Oh, good move. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
What is his name?
Vanderdoes. The defensive tackle getting in there for a loss of 5. To try again after the sack.
Don't ever let me get sacked like that again.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. That one good for 37 yards. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
I want to crank him.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On second down, this is Jackson. About 3 yards there to the 27. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Here's Newton, flush to his right.
Come on, freaking Arcega.
Incomplete.
Making South Carolina boys look bad, dog. The whole state.
It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense.
Yeah.
They'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly
down the middle.
Football.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning of that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal. Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
first down. Prescott. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Saquon Barkley running right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around
what the devil?
Accelerating, and off he goes. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly.
Give me that.
Back at the 15-yard line.
Do your jumping jacks, boy.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They
Point
decided
counterpoint.
to go for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Prescott on 3rd and goal. This complete to Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Gold is able to put it through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play,
me playing.
You run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
He's going to loft one deep left side.
See, man.
And this is going to
watch 3rd quarter, top of 3rd quarter, when I don't even much need it, they go catch it. Well, I scored 14 points.
And we'll skip the highlight show this week.
10 points. Oh, no, that's pitiful. Let me cut up real quick.
So time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. Running right through him. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsider.
You're a baby, 33, and you're a whack cornerback. You be getting let up. Word.
Conventional football.
Matter of fact, I'm going to let you up right now, dog.
Get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return. That's
you 8 yards deep.
But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
He's got a man. Complete.
Oh, we're 33. I don't care about 25.
It's a big play there for the Steelers. And even 50 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On the ground, this is Jackson. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of...
Oh, hold up, yo. I be forgetting out on YouTube sometimes. That's why I be like I stop talking. But yeah, hold up. Give me a... Man, just give me some seconds, bro. I'll be back.
Second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder.
Can't get back to nothing. You ain't been on nothing.
And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score.
Get Joe behind down.
Too much here. He's going to go down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Another sack. Yeah.
Maybe a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Prescott to throw it. He completes it to Jones. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
Silly goose.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the
number 33 is a baby. Calling him out now. He's a baby. He can't tackle.
He was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
He can't even play cornerback either.
Newton on first down.
Look at that. My dog just get burned up.
Left side here.
Oh, that's 27. Where's 33 at? Because he be on him sometimes. Just sometimes he don't.
Brings up second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line. 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton being chased out left. Throw left side complete. It's Hoffman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 41, Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
Save me.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Man, bro.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Y'all think I can score?
They'll try the ground game with
see, I don't, those inside runs, they be taking too long to develop. Like the D-line already know what's going on. But I'm put Hoffman on a little, skink, 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 clink, clink, touchdown, baby. You already know the vibes, boy. Yeah, clink, clink, stink, stink. Let's go.
Touchdown. From a yard out, and the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
I'm trying to clink the game. Trying to mix out, you know.
Fielded about a yard deep.
But y'all tackle like some girls. Y'all need to play powder puff. Football is not for y'all. Hey, God.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think.
They're trailing by 21.
They'll try and get this run game going.
What I tell y'all, mink.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left. Roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. And it's fielded at the 34. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Getting set to go again here, Cam Newton marches back onto the field. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to
stick to the butt till I get past your dog. My dog is averaging 3 yards a rush. This is his worst game ever. Man, 74, you suck. You be quick to run over a defensive, what's that thing, a defensive back, but you can't block a defensive lineman. Man, I'm finna cut you, dog.
Just a gain of 1 there.
On 5-6 now.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Give me that. Baby. I got a screenshot there.
T.Y. Hilton. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Hey. Clink, clink, stink, stink. It was a baby. I mean that thing with 1 hand.
Still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing,
he's
still
showing incredible
fighting,
leadership
not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
He sucks. That's what he does.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The Bills on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd down and 12.
But this ain't about
Here's Prescott. Short throw to Disler, and he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here's Matt Hawk now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Look at the spin. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return.
I don't care about the return. We're trying to score. Score what? We're trying to score, bro. We got a game to win.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground.
Y'all know, once upon a time, I lost the game in my franchise to the Bengals. So it's like, every time I played him, I got a lot of animosity against him. Because it's like, dang, y'all beat me. Like, I haven't lost a franchise game since Madden 17.
Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They'll run with Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Now a first down throw for Newton. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Clink, clink.
Off play action. Newton.
Man, I do it. Y'all could even hear me tapping circle.
Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack. Newton.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety.
Y'all tweaking, Bubba. Word. And I'm going for it, too.
No interception so far. That
no interception, my butt. They don't need no interceptions. If they didn't, they would have caught it. Dang.
They snap it to Newton.
I be trying to be nice to y'all. Why I tell y'all, 33 can't play cornerback. He sucks.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish.
His daddy should teach him how to play baseball, because football ain't it, Bubba. Man, y'all be hoeing. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Shadow Rack.
Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Jackson.
Man, what the devil? Y'all is playing with me.
Minimal gain there on the 8th
play. God. Wow. So that's how y'all feel, Madden? That's how you feel? Now I'm under 50%. That's how you feel?
The safeties have less ground to cover. You'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
When that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
Man, boy,
they end up taking up extra space.
Yeah. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident,
pretty darn good.
Attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to
the best football team you ever will ever see.
They're trying to figure out ways to get better.
I be wanting to relocate, but like the thing is, after I relocate, I don't like the fact that it's on 2 uniforms. So then I start the whole franchise over.
Touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. And Lambeau now after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
But I do like the uniforms, how they're like modernized. I don't know. I'm a confusing person.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher
every time you come my way, I'm going to hit you.
They bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On third down, it's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start here with Jackson. Oh, able to avoid him.
Juju just shot the whole O-line out of the block.
For a Steeler first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle.
Man, they got to do better than later. They need to go back to
their
drawing
fingers, as do the runners.
That good for 19 and a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of, and he lost the football.
Despite the blitz, they're still able
That's
to
why
pick
we
up
just
a nice
extended your
solid
contract.
game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to
Gee, God. My dog hit him so hard, he almost fell.
Second and right.
Skoink. Oh, skoink. What is a skoink? That's black on black crime right there. Hey, 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 hey.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I don't know if we need 2 more.
Newton's going to throw it. And he's got it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
That game's gone final, by the way, down in New Orleans. And the Saints have scored again, enjoying a comfortable cushion. Andrew Luck, he was on fire. 5 touchdown passes. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Too fast for
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Looking to throw, Prescott, and he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now. He's been terrific so far.
I tried.
Offside. Defense.
But you can't end the game on a defensive penalty.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
See, now they got to be first down. They can run one play, even though it's at triple zeros, because you can't end the game on defense penalty like I clearly just said. So I want to see them try to throw it up there one more time.
Penalty, so
So now you get an untimed play, which should be the last one, unless it happens again and there's another defensive penalty.
One last shot now for Prescott. He's going to let it fly.
Bro, if he would have caught that,
incomplete.
I would have turned the whole system off.
Run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Pittsburgh, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Now we shoot. I don't even know what I've been saying. But YouTube, it's been real, really real. Geno Atkins look fat. He looked like the kid that got bullied in elementary school. But my dog look fat. My dog look, he been on the front of the church choir, dog. Where ain't no reason why he should be that fat big dog. No, we got bye week next week. Yo, I'm gonna make a 5 foot and 400-pound running back. I forgot how to do the practice. I don't know if they let you practice on practice. Actually, I ain't about to do that. Man, I'm a focus on YouTube.